So hi guys and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promit Ghosh and today we have a motorcycle with us that was highly anticipated in the Indian two-wheeler market. Today we are riding the BMW G 310R. So as you can see, this motorcycle is in red and it really looks amazing, especially if you look overall from the side profile. It has got the BMW Motorrad design language. This motorcycle is the cheapest BMW that you can buy worldwide in the Motorrad lineup. This is being manufactured by TVS in India. You think that the price may be less, but let me tell you, this is priced at 3.5 lakh on road. Not ex-showroom, on road. That's a bit expensive for a 313cc or maybe 310cc, you may call it, for a motorcycle, because in a lesser price you could get the Duke 390 that has more performance. Performance we will get back to later, but what you get for that price is this, what you see over here, the BMW logo. And overall this has got an excellent design language to it. From the side it actually looks like a small S1000R. If you see the overall BMW Motorrad design language is really nice. Plus also because this is manufactured by TVS in India, so you see that it shares most of the hanging parts for the indicators and the exhaust and the foot pegs, and plus the tires also and the front forks. I'll come back to them later. From the Apache RR 310. So we will tell you everything about this bike, every details. As you can see up front, this motorcycle is a really attractive looking motorcycle, especially because of these golden upside down forks that are also shared with the Apache RR 310. But over here you can see it gets a single unit for a headlamp, but unfortunately for the price you're paying for the 3.5 lakh on road, you do not get an LED headlamp or a DRL with this. But what you get is this amazing sleek looking front that is majorly because of these sides and this tank that looks really aggressive, and especially because it looks more attractive because of these golden colored USDs. So overall the front is really nice. It's a sleek motorcycle when you see it. And these tires that I was talking about, so these are Michelin tires, and it's got a 110 at the front and 150 at the rear. Tires and everything, the spec is same as the Apache, as I told you earlier. Most of the part, the suspension, so I was telling you, the most attractive looking part, the suspension is really nice and absorbs all the bumps. The rear suspension is also from the RR 310. So overall the front looks really amazing. Speaking about the engine, this is the heart of the motorcycle, and the G310R is powered by a 313cc engine that pumps out 34 bhp and 28 Nm of torque. The engine is mated to a 6-speed gearbox that is really smooth, and the clutch also feels really light, especially during the city. So what this engine is a reverse incline engine, so basically it's opposite the exhaust outlet is behind. So what that does is it helps increase the swing arm's length without touching the wheelbase of the motorcycle. So that helps in better maneuvering in the city. The motorcycle feels really light, and maneuverability in the city is amazing on the highway and in the city both. Also you will notice, guys, that this has got a single piece seat. Now what some people won't like it, that they are always used to seeing a split seat on a BMW. That might be a problem for some people who are buying it, because they will require a split seat because it's a sporty motorcycle, so a split seat would have looked good. Otherwise the seat is really comfortable. Cushioning on the seat is really nice. You sit well. As you can see that the riding position on the G310R is really nice. The handlebars are set slightly backwards, and the foot pegs also set slightly backwards. So what it does is it really gives the rider an upright position, as you can see over here. And the seats are really comfortable, though I must say that the pillion seat is a bit short for longer ride. I'm not thinking that the pillion will be able to sit very comfortably for a long ride, but otherwise the seating on the G310R is really amazing, and I like how the tank is placed. Though this is fiber, but this helps grip like a lot when you're cornering at high speeds. The seating position and the riding stance of the G310R is really amazing. Speaking about the suspension, as you can see that the G310R has got a monoshock over here that can be manually adjusted, and overall the suspension setup is really nice. It's neither too soft nor too hard. The G310R absorbs all the bumps that come in its way. You can see that the exhaust over here, it gets a chunky exhaust, a sporty exhaust, and I would like you to hear how this exhaust sounds, how this bike sounds. It's got a decent sound on when it is idling, but it sounds really amazing. So the rear of the bike, guys, over here you can see the pillion gets these small grab rails to hold on. Plus this helps you tie your luggage, to attach bungee cords or some panniers if you want. If you're traveling, you can attach it from here. And over here you can see on this you get the BMW. That's not a logo, but it's BMW written. Overall, I would love to see some LED indicators, though this has halogen indicators, but overall the rear also looks really nice. It's got a fat chunky rear, plus the 150 tires go well with the rear of the motorcycle. So overall the rear is decent looking. So yeah guys, that's the instrument cluster on the G310R, and as you can see that it's a fully digital cluster. Though it is not a colored screen, it's a black and white screen, and at bright daylight it's slightly difficult to read it. You get fuel reading over here, you get a speedometer over here. This bike revs till 11,000 RPM, like you can see the red line over here. Down you get a gear indicator position, you get time, and from this button over here you can select and switch and go through the options. But overall I would have wished to see a fully digital instrument cluster. Again, it's not the brightest to read in the daytime, as I told you, and it's got a white backlight to it. So at night, yeah, it looks okayish, but at daytime I wish it was a bit brighter to see. It's a bit difficult. Speaking about the tire on the G310R, so as I was telling you earlier that it gets 17-inch at the front and at the rear, but it gets a 110 section tire in the front and a 150 at the rear. Specs are same as the Apache RR 310, and the tire provides really excellent grip level. So these are Michelin tires, but if you want, you can upgrade to better ones, and they will provide excellent grip, because this bike, the suspension setup, everything is so perfect. Pair of good tires will really sort this bike out around corners and on the highways, and braking is immensely good over here. It gets dual channel ABS front and rear, and if you just upgrade to a new set of tires, it will be really awesome. So yeah guys, that was the BMW G310R. I hope we explained the bike to you really well and you got to know every single detail. If you have any questions, please mention it down below in the comment section. And till then, if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to all our social media channels. Then I'm Promit signing out, and thank you for watching DriveSpark. See you next time.